And as I spoke of that poor guy, Trump, oh, another demon just got its wings. It made me think about Nietzsche and how everybody puts Nietzsche down for what Hitler took and used of his for his own purposes. And Nietzsche was only telling things for the way they are. His sister took his stuff and just took notes that he'd written. We all write notes just to see how it looks on paper, even though we know in our head already that it's fucking lewd and wrong. We're all gonna be castigated by our descendants when they find the shit that we had to write, which we didn't publish. And there's a reason we didn't publish it. That's what they don't realize, is that sometimes you have to have something said out loud and look at it to see how wrong it is. And that's Nietzsche. He did this. It was the will to power. He talked about how terrible people are. And this is a book that I incidentally stole from San Jose State University. It's Nietzsche. I read it. I had that and Thus Spake Zarathustra at the same time. I got them both. And look. Goes back to January 7th, 1998. Last time anybody, first time anybody on this list checked it out. Before that, it was 2002. After that, that was me. I was supposed to have it back June 20th, 2002. And there were people checking it out all through those years. I feel terrible. I'm a book thief. Look at that. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's got the stamp. It's an old book. It's been there forever. And I ended up getting it. And you see I have notes written in it. I made it my own. Let's look at a page. See, this one says 57.42. Tempters, designator, and 57.43. My opinion is my own. I've told you before, that is my favorite line that comes out of Nietzsche. He says, my opinion is my own. 57.43. He says, my opinion is my own, is my opinion. He italicizes my. It's mine. Don't ever fucking think you own this. My opinion is my opinion. Another person has not easily a right to it. Such a philosophy of the future will say, perhaps. I'm in the future. He just talked about me. When I translate that, I get it wrong all the time. I don't get the quote right. I say, my opinion is my own. Nobody has a right to it but me. He says, my opinion is my opinion. Another person has not easily a right to it. Right there, he's saying, anybody that takes my shit and fucking befuddles it, that is not my opinion anymore. You've made one of your own. You've stolen from me. You've tried to bastardize me, but that is not my opinion. You don't easily have a right to it. He talks about man's will to power in here. He talks about men crushing each other and fucking not caring, and this is how it's all working. He's not saying this is the way it's supposed to be. He's telling you the way it is. And we look. Hitler took shit that looked good on him and used it after he had died. He'd been dead over 30 years by the time this happened. Died 1899. When did Hitler start using his shit? I don't know, probably somewhere in the early to mid 30s. And took his shit. And we say that he believed this. No, he was telling us what it is. And he talked to the philosopher of the future, and he said, look at Trump. Ooh! Another demon just got his wings. That is what that is. It's nothing but the need for power, because money is so far beyond him. He doesn't respect money, and he's taken care of. Money is no joy to him unless it makes him look good. What he really wants is power. As I've said, when we have all the money we could ever hope for and find out it doesn't make us happy, then there's got to be something more.